Hi, I'm Hoshi, and this is Crenbowl Season 25. This season I'm playing the Norse, and it's a dungeoncrawlercarl theme team. If you're not familiar, dungeoncrawlercarl is an excellent book series by Matt Dinneman. The blurb on the back of the book does not do it justice. It probably sounds like 100 other manga or manhwa or sci-fi that you've read before, but it's absolutely its own thing. I didn't think it was going to be my kind of book, but it was highly recommended to me, and it's absolutely my jam now. Go check it out. Book 8 is out this next week, so there's a lot to enjoy. I'm playing Norse purely because they have a pet and bare feet for Carl. It is otherwise not a balanced team at all, but it's on theme. I've got a Yeti out the gate, which of course means no rerolls. Maybe I'm going to really wish I had a reroll, but I've been trying this team composition out on the ladder and it's been going terribly. So this might be a rough few games to start off with. We've got Carl, Princess Donut, Katia, Bautista, Elle, Lena, Prepotente, Florin, Louis, Pyrrhus, Lijun, and Zhang. No spoilers, unless you count names as spoilers, and if you do, sorry, but this is the team. We're going to have as much fun with our fun characters as we can, but it's probably going to be rough, because our first opponents are Amazons, and it's not normal Amazons either. It's a bunch of line women and 2 blockers. I don't have guard, so I don't care about defensive, but I do have to keep in mind they have 4 strength. I'm immediately going to forget that. I'm going to mix up the 3 strength and the 4 strength characters because they all look the same, but we'll do our best. And have fun playing Blood Bowl. On to the game. Norse versus Amazons. In Blood Bowl 3, Warhammer Blood Bowl has been delayed, so we're still in Blood Bowl 3, but I'm sure it's coming. New Warhammer Blood Bowl and the Sevens mode. Maybe someday we'll get a Dungeon Bowl mode. I'm sure that's coming. Right after we get Squigs and Snotlings. Probably before we get Gnomes, at least. I've won the toss. It's the Dungeon Bowl Crawlers versus the Labo Gym Purple Cobras. All right. I think this is fine. Donut can stay on the bench. Where are their big ones? Did I win that or did they win that? I won that. All right, so we could foul. And now I wish I did have the boar on the field, the cat on the field. All right, I can pick you up. Maybe pass. Okay. Their 4 strengths are the orange ones. We would like to hit you first. I'll keep you tied up. We've got dodge, of course. Who do we want to actually blitz? I'm going to hit with this Yeti, and he's going to roll double skulls. She's going to roll double skulls. Oh, she's going to roll a push. I'll take that. tying up a lot of people. I'd better try and get this ball now. It's absolutely going to fail. I don't think that's worth passing. Where am I going to go with it? Maybe I should have passed. A little more support here. And then who do we want to blitz? Kind of like to blitz you, but that's not going to do any good. Saw that coming. The stun's a little unnecessary, but here come the Amazon swarm. Just gonna run right over here. This guy's getting knocked down. There's a push. They have an alleyway now. How much will they commit? Yep, they're coming this way. They can get at least 2 of them down here, or close to here. So, who are they gonna blitz? Oh, they're gonna foul that Yeti. Patty is getting fouled, I'm sure. You'll just stand up and step on him. Maybe not. Push. Here's the blitz. They got the hit. They're free. They're wrapping around. Oh, there's a dodge happening. They didn't foul. Okay. All right. Where can I stabilize here? Kinda like go over here, but it doesn't really matter. Blitz with you. I can... Who's actually a danger? You were kind of. I can cage up here. You could Yeti you and go that way. It's only a 1 die. I think I'd rather do this. Which is still probably a 1 die, yeah. Push. A skull. Sure could have used some rerolls. All right. Can we predict where the blitz is coming? Probably this corner. Oh, they might not need it. Carl might be down. He's okay. But I gotta punch a hole in here somewhere. Or I have to at least injure some of them to get them off the field. The Orfwerners have 4 strength, but they don't have block. Makes me hesitant to use them. Okay, there's a hit there. And here's the blitz. And then maybe the foul. Nope, no blitz yet. There it is. It's push. They have got me marked. All right. The blitz you, but then what? Then what? Can't quite dodge out this way yet. All right. Can the Yeti stand up? 50-50? No. All right. This isn't a great idea. I've got block, thank goodness. Let's move back here. Let's see how bad the rest of this goes. All right. I should probably move out. But where do I go? You're free. You can be made free. So... you're 100% going to just blitz me, but I'd really like you out of the way. Come on. I'll take a knockout. They've apothecaried quite early. I'd like you there, but... is that a priority? Kind of. I can make... yeah, we better do that first. You're going to fall down. You did not. All right, let's see if we can free this one up. We can. They're going to come here, but they're fairly marked at least. They got to dodge. Hopefully we can maybe get them to use some rerolls. They don't need to reroll to dodge, but they've yet to have to use a reroll. I've had skulls on at least 2 of my drive ends. They were 1-die skulls, so they're not that unfair, but there's some skulls. Oh. Beerus is stunned. This one's open. And blitz, I guess. Carl's going down. Eight on his 9 armor. Hanging on. All right, who's blitzing? Are they just going to blitz over here? Or are they going to long deep dive the ball carrier again? Oh, we're going to go this way. And they got a hit. That's 4 strength. They might get the ball. Not the worst bounce, but not great. They've double marked it. Okay, that's 4 strength. I can't easily get them off the ball. Can get 1 off the ball, though. Get up, Carl. Try and get up, Katia. There you go. All right. Now, I can put you here, potentially. That's okay. That's a stun. All right. 50-50 pickup's not great. We're going to try and cage this in a little more. We got anything to work with over here? We got you. Or you. Think we... I think we take a spin at... No, I'm gonna... Yeah, I don't want to leave you unmarked. That's okay. Worth the risk. Super worth the risk. All right. Can you pick up this ball? If you do, I don't know what you're going to do with it. You got it. Now, they're just going to dodge out and hit me anyway. Do I want to be up here, maybe? Playing a dangerous game over here, but Blood Bowl's a dangerous game. There's a hit. There's a reroll. It's a hit. They now have a corridor for this person with 4 strength to just blitz. Who is that? I will let that go. You can now just blitz me, though. There you go. It's a hit. I suppose here would have been a safer place to go. In retrospect. Or pushed further left, so there'd be less movement. But I didn't see this one coming. Now they just have to free up one of these, or just dodge out. All is marked. Ball is marked again. Okay. Pick up. Last reroll. Nope. All right. Not in a position to surf people quite yet. You are all the same. So, who and what do I want to do here? Getting dangerously close to being surfed if I hang out here, but maybe. You I'd like to hit first. I'm fine with holding you down here. Now, I want people off this ball. I can bounce you onto the ball. That probably doesn't help. Somehow... got dodge. Don't imagine this is going to be a 2-die once I'm up here, but maybe it still is. It is, but it's a push. All right. Ripple, and we've still got nothing to work with. Still got nothing to work with. All right, Carl, you go here. Just gonna mark some more. At least have to avoid the counter score. Probably some chain pushes I'm not seeing up here. Prepare for me to get surfed, because I love standing on the line. Is Legion stunned? Or could he have moved up? Okay, they're pushing onto the ball. Not necessarily a bad thing for me. There is potentially a blitz. I guess from her. Unless it's a blitz out. Oh, they're going to blitz and mark. Okay, not that bothered by that. We just need to grab the ball and break away. That's a dangerous move that's being rewarded. Because I could have pushed her. I still could. Potentially. still could potentially. Okay, I can't 1, 2. I can't get 2. I can highly risk it. All right, do I... Okay, so if I push you here, and he's blocking here... That is a potential surf. It also means I've got 2 guys standing on the line. It's just a stun. I can go back here. Can't get anything anywhere. Not really. I should have moved you first. Might move you back just in case this all goes real bad. We got a block, but it will be a bunch of nothing. Not a great pickup chance, but I could get up. That's not good. That's a real bad bounce. This one's just going to run out 50-50, pick it up, and run this way. 2 6s. Crazy dodge for a surf, maybe? All right, push. They do have a reroll left. Another push. Actually great. A third push. They're due to destroy me any moment now. They freed up someone. We've got 2 free ones. There's the blitz. Gotta get dodge on her. Okay, I've still got 2 turns. I need to get this ball and get in a scoring distance. I need someone up here. You're actually pretty close. I don't think you're any good at catching the ball. Maybe I should be focusing on hitting and trying to get some of these people out. Gonna push me on the ball. Come on, man. Bounce this way. You're gonna... No? Well, you'll probably dodge out. Kind of dangerous to stay there. I expect they both dodge out. It's just who's going to try first. I think you might run over here. Might step on Fierus. Oh, there's the dodge. They sure made it down here. Is there any surf potential? First, we got to get someone in distance. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Carl is an option. You'd be an option. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Go, go. Yeah, I wouldn't mind that. Get you off the ball, though. Don't know that standing you up's going to help. You first. Good stuff. Might as well stay put. A stun. Okay. Who's going to throw the ball? Okay. Good enough. Now, if I put you here, I may be able to surf you next turn, but... let's try that. Okay. Now, which is better at throwing? You. And I need to get someone up there. And if I do this, it's going to be like a red die. 50% pickup. 60% pickup. Yeah, it's always going to be a dodge, though. I don't think that's going to help. That's still not going to help. All right, we've got to pick up this ball. Carl, can you do it? No, you can't. You've got it. But I haven't got anyone in position. Should have put someone in position first. But they would have had to dodge. Stun's okay. That's fine. All right, we just need to keep them from getting the ball and do as much damage as we can for next time. Their defense has been successful. There's an injury. Who is that? That's Fearus. That's going to have to be acceptable, because the Yeti might die. I was going to say, armor breaks have been doing really well, and I didn't want to jinx it, but it's falling apart anyway. They've only got one knockout. I only have one knockout. Oh, they don't have it set to auto confirm dodge, so it feels like it's important, but it's not. They still have a reroll. They can just roll 2 6s anytime they want. Not a great bounce. Mainly, I just need to be concerned about the counter score. Both of these can put it in, so these two have to die. Maybe this one does too. I think you may as well re-roll that. Never punished. Really not punished. All right, you can score. You can score. You can't. Can I get a surf? I get a meaningful surf. I don't think hitting with you helps. Good enough. Thank goodness. The Yeti catches it. Okay, who's going to get anything done here? These are the only two that can put it in if they do take it away from me. So you might as well fall down. We're going to get a bunch of free hits though. I'm probably going to get some more injuries on my side. But it was a solid defense. I just could never get enough people together for a proper cage. They're also just rolling sixes. Considering the amount of how much I'm getting hit, as much as it is a jinx to say, only Fierce being down so far isn't that bad. Pretty good. Their armor rolls have also been quite good, as there's only been one knockout. Thankfully, they didn't have a reroll left. But they can probably hit this one. Nope, they've given up on that. They just want to do some damage. Beautiful. Do more of that. For them, not me. Awesome. Neck injury. Now it is a level 1 line woman. She's possibly one of the easiest to replace in all of Blood Bowl. All right. Is this anchor a decent formation? Or that feels better for Amazon? Now, where are we going to put my pig? Unfortunately. I think we're going to do this just so we're not quite as weak in the middle. They're going to bully this Yeti, but 1, 2, 3, is it? Prone within 3 squares. 1, 2, 3. All right. Well, she'll get hit back, but that pig's going to get hit. Princess Donut will immediately be blitzed and knocked out. Injured. Dead even. But at least they didn't counter score. We've each got an injury. My knockout woke up. Theirs did not, but they've still got 11 players. I also have 11 players, except one is a pig. We're stacking the line. It's a high kick. Not the worst of them, but it's pretty bad. They didn't catch it. That's cool. I guess I still don't get my bonus for fouling. I didn't foul at all. Push. Just going to move me down the line and keep swinging. Solid hit. Solid hit. He is 3 spaces within the pig, but the pig's going to get blitzed. I'm going to regret this. It's not like that Yeti's accomplished anything yet. Come on. Character armor. Keep these named characters alive. They didn't name... Oh, wait. Some of these are named. Ben Stiller. Some people I may not know. Okay. Pig took a hit. Pig might still get fouled. Well, they're going deep. I've got strip ball. About the only thing I got going for my Valkyries. Well, I guess they could be using Dauntless on those 4 strength ones. Another hit. An armor break, but it's only a stun. They have 3 rerolls. There's 1 reroll. Oh, they're going to take it. And they pretty solidly in here. Can I make a significant gap? Not really. This one I want dead. Who can hit you? You can hit you. If I came here and hit here, still have the movement to move up. One hit. That's fine. All right. 4 strength. We've already blitzed. Hang back a bit. Could foul this one. protect my pig a bit if I could. Not actually any other hits I can do. 72% isn't bad. He's going to get ejected. Yeah, I guess I'd rather you get ejected than anyone else. Nothing. And then maybe here. I was going to say someone got SPP for this injury, but it was a dodge, wasn't it? Yeah. Push. There's their hit. Overdo it. Didn't need the stun again. But it's better than a knockout. I have no apothecary. Neither do they. We both used our apothecaries on knockouts. Making them stuns. We're both playing a dangerous game. Okay, here's a blitz on someone. Her, I suppose. This one. I feel like Valkyries should come with dodge. Ideally, I can blitz with my Yeti, so they maybe actually stand up, but... Okay, they got the ball finally. Not sure where they're going with it. I could hit you. That pig's not going to get a hit. Oh, that's nice. Double rush. Might do it. Double rush, one die. That's immediately going to be a red die when I inevitably get a push. Not crazy about that. The alternative is to, I guess, blitz you and then move up. Do that last. Two die, one die. We're up. It's a push. Let's push. Oh, you're available. There's going to be a big gap here I don't like. But that's not necessarily bad. Oh, right, you have Dauntless. You didn't need to do that. All right. Good stuff. Good enough, Donut. All right. Not perfect, but would have been worse. They just need to dodge out and run down, but we were already in that situation. They've got a lot of free Amazons to stabilize over here. They've got a gap they can run down. We got what they needed. Where are they going to go? Looks like it's going to be left. Or they can gamble and run around. They do have someone. No, they don't. Okay. They haven't passed it. They haven't handed it off. They're waiting another turn. That's okay. That's not as okay. Stun on Lewis. Luis. I'm going to call him Lewis. Okay. I can clear a space to at least mark their ball carrier. Potentially. Might have to protect my pig, I don't know. I think we got to do that. Cool stuff. Get some block folks in here. Kind of want to hit with that pig if I could before I do anything else. Try to do a dodge. Donut! One on the one with a dodge. Well, at least it's only badly injured. +1 on agility. Literally could only fail on a 1. Has dodge, re-rolled into a 1. Dodging has not been my game in both this and World Qualifiers this season. I mean, that boar was going to get hit anyway. Maybe I should have moved these other people over here to block this line a little better. They still need to dodge, but they're going to dodge. They have had little problem with dodging. They've got a bunch of people over here that can mark these folks, can keep Bautista from blitzing. Maybe they have forgotten about Lewis, and Lewis can blitz the ball carrier. Where's the blitz? Of course, my person with strip ball is stunned. Okay, they're countering this. Okay, one's off the ball. Oh, the ball carrier did that. That's fine. I just dodge. They're solidly protected there. They're going over here. That actually gives me a little bit to work with. Not a lot. That ball carrier does have 4 strength. They're backing up. Okay. 4 strength, so I'd like to hit that one. Maybe I should have went down here. Who else? You're free. You could blitz. The Yeti could blitz, and then, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Probably not. But maybe you could come over here. Right. Where are they probably going to try coming? Probably over there. So you're actually fine here. Just, I want to blitz with you. I think I do. First to push. Any hit? Not ideal. Yeah, might as well. Good. All right. Carl, you're in. This is immediately going to become a 1 die. It's always a push. I'll take that. All right. Gotta thin that out a little bit. I do need to take that ball away if I want to win. Bending for a tie is step 1. Their max movement is 6. So anyone on this line dies. They've got enough free for a cage. Maybe. 1, 2, 3. Carl can just run in there. He's not going to have any movement for the frenzy. But they might just dodge this one. Okay, they haven't freed them up. They could potentially. Ben Stiller's just going to hit them. Oh, it's another push, though. And they still have dodging. This one might dodge out. This one will probably be the one to dodge. There she goes. Okay. Anyone past here dies. They're not here yet. This one's the last one. She's going to dodge. You got movement left. You go right here. Nope. Free dodge. Mark the Yeti. All right. I mean, Carl could do that, but it's a rush. There's Valkyrie up. I'd like to go here, actually. Oh, that's a 4. It's not a big difference. Bring you back here for when this goes bad. I don't want to hit you, honestly. Oh, actually, no, that's a 2-die there. I'll put you here. So that's all right. Kind of like to mark the ball carrier. Probably really regret this. Kind of regret that. Now the ball carrier is not marked. Unless I do a dodge. Stunned Yeti. I don't know why, but I feel like the Yeti would be better. Like, claws just never seems to work. Frenzy is a negative. They do have disturbing presence, but I haven't really noticed much of an effect from it. All right, guys. That's enough being funny fall guys. It's time to turn around and kill some folks. I've only got 3 turns. There's not a lot of time for me to do a counter goal. Touchdown. We've got an open alley here. Maybe free up one over here. Running down. Gonna come down to whether Prepotente can stay on his feet or not. Otherwise, I'm going to have to do a dodge. They have yet to use a single reroll this half. Oh no, they're going to mark Carl. Carl's not going to have a 2-die over here. They're going to take this 1-die and get a 6. And just POW block me. It's a dodge. Oh, it's a dodge. Really could have done with a failed dodge somewhere. Dang it. Double stun. All right, this is a bad situation. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Could actually move here. I can mark the ball carrier, but I can't hit the ball carrier. Can I get a... If I pushed you here and here, and you actually fell down, you'd be marked. It wouldn't help. Don't worry about counter scoring just yet. So we can either 1-die this and then mark them. Just double die it. That isn't going to help. I think we just have to try and do some damage and be ready to counter score. Would have preferred to have stepped forward and marked that one, but I'll take it. You're double marked and aren't going to have anything. This doesn't help. Isn't going to help. Okay, it's not the worst. Actually better than that. I mean, I might as well do this dodge then. Good job, Carl. None of this is any good, but let's try this one. Cool. Where was that when I wanted it on this hit? No, that's not likely. Yeah, we'll leave that. All right. They would prefer to put it in next turn. I have 2 turns to potentially put it in. 2-turn touchdowns aren't exactly the Norse's strong suit, but it's possible. A long pass between the Valkyries, maybe. But they're just going to roll a bunch of 6s, dodge out, and put it in. Maybe this one blitzes out. Actually, they've got a blitz out right here now. For strength, into block. Blocks in. Didn't need that mark. I don't think it improves the hit to a 3 die. That will... Oh, no, we're not going to mark. Just getting ready. Here's the blitz out. It's a push. And just walk away, they do. Now, do they wait a turn, or do they put it in? They put it in. All right. It is unlikely, but it is my attack. And I got to do a 2 die or a 2-turn touchdown. And honestly, so far, it's been going better than any practice game I've tried with this team layout. So I'm actually kind of okay. Like, injuries on both sides have been whatever. Armor's been pretty good. There is a lot of blood on the field. And unfortunately, most of it's on my side of the field. This might be an indication of how things are going. All right, I've got 2 long bombs. So, I got to punch a hole. I need you. You. This does not bode well, but it's what we're going to have to do. Who's got the most movement and can pick up the ball? Probably you. Not high expectations. but gotta give it a go. All right. Step 1 is done. They got another reroll. Okay, is there a way to do this? There really isn't. Would have preferred to hit with you, but I'm not going... Well, I guess a 1 die with block is fine. Okay. You should let me hit you. Oh, no, you're not going to do it. All right. It's still not good. I should probably just hit guys to try and get some SPP. All right, do I gamble on the Yeti? The Yeti does need some SPP. Good enough. Come on, Claws, do something. Cool. I have no movement left, so... What's that? 18%, 17%. Somehow this is... No, it's 15. It really wants me to go through here for some reason. I guess it's only a single dodge. I'm going to absolutely get swarmed. I didn't really need to make those, but all right. Can anyone else do anything? Nope. I've only got 1 blitz. I do have 1 more turn. I should not surf. Surfing does not get me SPP. I can just hit them normally. Maybe. I'd have to, actually. I can potentially get SPP by hitting them and injuring them before they get surfed. I can't push that way. They are both 1 dies. They're not terribly likely. Actually, this one might be better. Anyway, we'll see how bad this goes. Here's the blitz. It's a push, but they got 4 rerolls. Both down. And she's got the ball. All right, is there any way I can actually put this ball in? She can put it in. One of y'all's got to hit them. You. Could. I think you're probably more likely. You could try and get a single injury. Unbloody likely, but... Oh, wait, what's that? 9%? No, I don't think so. All right. Surfing this person is not actually going to help me much. Let's try the thing that could possibly tie the game. All right. Bounce. Now I need to move out of the way. Oh, you have no movement left. Okay, we can't actually put it in. You have no movement. Come on. All right. Nope, no fouling. Don't have anyone I can pass the ball to. All right. Ooh, perfect. And you are going to injure yourself. Why not? Good game. It was a loss, but it's been worse. No one's got any long-term injuries. Don't think we got any SPP out of that. Oh, we did. We got one injury on someone. They got a little SPP too from the touchdown, but other than that, fairly even. Dice rolls. Armor value, almost acceptable. It's in the gray on both of us. We did not have a lot of major injuries. There were a lot of stuns, but one injury on each side and a couple knockouts that woke up. I didn't get brilliant coaching. Well, they didn't get a hearing fans. We both got dedicated fans. Dodging, not bad. Recovery's good for me. Didn't go great for them. 50-50 pickups all around. 6 out of 6 rushes, 5 out of 5 rushes. And a couple of failed unchanneled furies, but the Yeti wasn't doing much anyway. Dice. Even enough. It always feels like they're rolling a lot of POWs and 6s. But that's the thing. You get to choose. If you roll a 1 and a 6, it's really a 6, but they count both. Mine's actually all right. A lot of both downs, but I got block. So no complaints there. Not as many of these, which is fine, because they're just pushed with all the dodge. 16 ones is my lowest. That's great. And 28 and 31, they had actually pretty bad rolls there. But they still won. 16 to 14 injuries. They somehow inflicted more injuries on me, which are injury rolls, so stuns mostly. Did run with the ball, just didn't get it that extra little bit. Block actions. Injuries. We both blitzed every turn. Love to see it. That is a lot of stuns in total. I got stunned 11, or I stunned them 11 times. They stunned me 14 times. So the injury rolls were going through. They just weren't injuries. We both used an apothecary on a knockout early on in our turns. No one ever failed a rush. 50-50 pickups. Good enough. Would have been great to tie. Would have been better to win. But a one-tie loss is all you're going to be able to do. We got a little SPP on Florin. Not sure that he can buy anything or even what would be on theme. Can't do mutations, so nothing there. We'll decide later. Can't even random on Zhang. Oh well. Ranking drops us to the bottom. We've got a couple people who have still got to get in and play, but other than that, the rest of the first week I played. So playoffs are now slightly less possible, not impossible. There's still lots of games to play. We got 6 more games, and then we'll complain about how bad we played. So, that's this week in Blood Bowl Crenbowl. See you later. Bye.